Okay. All right. Good day, class. We are welcome to our classroom again. My name is Femi Richworld. This is Speedysuccess Professiona, and our topic is how to prepare a staff payroll worksheet using a practical question. The question is: Victor, Simon, and Alata are in the employment of Sigma Enterprise. The conditions of service for 2018 as follows. Name, basic salary, rent, allowance, bonus, and meal allowance. As you can see, please kindly follow. The additional information will say social security contribution is 5%, income tax of 15%, and the company operate a special retirement fund, so which all employees are expected to contribute 8%. It is a policy of the company to top up each employee's contribution by 10%. Let's look at more of the question. All right. Now, during 2018, the following loans were granted to each staff. We have the name, the car loan, distress loan, and years the loans was taken. Well, all right. So as I was saying, we have the loan, car loan, distress loan, and yet the loan was taken. Victor has his own 50 million for car, 216, 10 million for distress. Simon 40 million car loan, 8 million distress, 217, and Alata 20 million car loan, and 8 million 2017 distress loan. Now listen to the notes. All loans taken in the enterprise with the expectation of distress, with the exemption of distress loan, attract a concessionary interest at the rate of 5% simple interest. The reduced balance at the beginning of the period. It is expected that the principal amount will be repaid or amortized on an equal basis over a period of 5 years. You are required to prepare the payroll worksheet of Victor, Simon, and Alata for the year 2018. Now, ladies and gentlemen, I want you to carefully listen to me. We're going to show you how this is done, how the solution for this question is done, and I will also bring you to the working sheet and we will be out of the class. All right, thank you. Okay. Now, this is the real solution to the question. And after we have discussed the solution, I will show you one by one the workings that we did to obtain this. I gave you a format in the last class. Those of us who have watched the last class video or attended the class, the format was horizontal. This format is vertical because we have a few number of staff and it's easy to do this method. But where you have a large number of staff, you have to use a horizontal method in which the deductions will go on a row and the name will be on the column. Are we together? Now, we have basic for Victor as given the question, but the bonus was worked, and you see it in working one when I got there. Total of 41,000, a million, that is 41 million, was his consolidated salary, and with less 5%, also you will see the working, in the working two of that, we are able to obtain taxable pay of 39,625, which is a million. We also have income tax worked 544 for Victor, which gave us salary payable 836681. Then We went ahead to discuss to take away all the deductions, which include pension, is in working 4, the interest and loan repayment, they are in working 5 and working 6 and 7 for each of them. And we have a net total of 13,700 for Victor, and 11,696 for Simon, and allowed to 6,784 deductions. The net pay for each of these persons is 19,981 Victor, 19,167 for Simon, 21,181 for Latter, and the company is paying 60,329. That's in thousands and 60,392. Now, you are expected to also break this pay into monthly salary, and that's what we have done. Please let's go ahead and look at our workings now. Okay. Now, the working 1 is the bonus of each of the staff. Victor is 40% of his basic salary. Remember, the examiner may tell you that the basic salary should include rent and transport. In this case, the examiner specifically said the bonus is on basic salary, so we're going to continue to work his bonus on that. And Simon bonus was calculated at 35% of his basic, 9,170 in thousands. Allowed 24,800 times 30%, it gave us 7,440. Then we go to statutory deduction, which is social security of 5%. For each of them on basic, it generated the following figures, which you have seen in our solution proper. We had income tax of 50%, the amount given to us as taxable income. So that was worked. It was not on basic. Are we together? All right. For those of us in Nigeria, the examiner can so tell you that you have to calculate tax after you have deducted consolidated allowance relief or consolidated relief allowance of 200,000 plus 20% of your consolidated salary. Are we together? So we have that for Simon and Alata and Victor in that order. We went to discuss pension. In the question, you see the employer had to add 10%, but that 10% cannot be computed into this book or into the salary sheet. It can only be sent through the account department when each of the ledger is to be sent, especially pension fund, is to be sent to the pension custodian. The amount contributed by the employee will be added, not on the worksheet. Are we together? And if it's on the worksheet, it will not be included as part of salary deductions. Are we together? Now, we have loan repayment for Victor. Look at it carefully so that you will understand how we did it. The opening balance or balance brought forward, interest due at 5%, amount, principal, interest repaid, and total repaid plus balance saving. All right. I was talking about the loan repayment for Mr. Victor. You bring in the year 2016, 2017, 2018, 2019, and 2020. That's 5 years. And the headings are in this order. Please carefully look at it. The rule says we should divide the principal into 5. And so we have it 10,000 every year. That is raised to a million. And then the interest per the balance at the beginning of the period. And that's what we have, interest in 5% for each of them. Now, let me quickly go to see what it looks like. So at the end of the 5 years, there will be no loan in the account of each of them. Let's look at how it looks, that of Simon and Alata. All right. Now, as we conclude, the last workings are working 6 and 7, and it's showing Simon's loan repayment and interest. Same with Alata loan repayment and interest. Candidate, I want you to take note, I aesthetic 2018. And that is the year we are preparing for. And so, for exam purpose, you may stop at 2018. But for office purpose, please, you need to do all the 5 years to determine when the balance at the end of the period. All right, so we have for balance brought forward, interest due, amount, principal repaid, debt, interest repaid, total repaid, and balance CD. Balance CD is equals to amount minus total repaid. It will definitely give you the balance to be taken to the next year, and that's what happened. Ladies and gentlemen, I go back to the solution again. You can now look at it one more time. This is how to prepare your staff payroll worksheet, and the examiner or your office can ask you to divide it into monthly pay. Ladies and gentlemen, I also want to inform all of us that this is the duty of the HR, the personnel department, and they are expected to do it correctly all the time. Thank you very much. My name is Femi Richworld. I am the president of Speedysuccess Professiona. You can join us by just chatting my line 0814-842-1111, and you will enjoy the best of accountancy training, taxation, and auditing services. God bless you. Thank you so much. Keep watching our videos, and you get more and more expert information.